In the last 3 years, many immigrants have been victims of hate crimes in the United States. The two most nationally known occurred in 2008. On November 8th of that year, Ecuadorian immigrant Marcelo Lucero was stabbed to death by a white teenager in Patchogue, New York, in a case that put a spotlight on anti-Hispanic violence in Long Island.
He will be a prisoner of his conscience for what he did. Inside, he will always have it on his conscience. He will never be free.
Lucero's killer, Jeffrey Conroy, was acquitted of the most serious charges against him, murder as a hate crime. He was sentenced on May 26, 2010 to 25 years in prison after being convicted for manslaughter as a hate crime and other charges.
The hunt of Mexicans and Latinos has stopped for the moment.
El cáncer del odio racial.
The cancer of racial hatred in this country is the responsibility of its government leaders.
De los líderes gubernamentales.
A month later, another Ecuadorian, José Sucuzhanay, died after being beaten with a baseball bat by two African-American men in his Brooklyn neighborhood. While walking home with his brother, prosecutors said the men assaulted the brothers because they were Hispanic, and because the suspect mistakenly believed that their brothers were gay. The two African-American men were later charged with murder as a hate crime.
We know that the verdict will not bring my brother Jose back to life, but I am sure that this will at least minimize this kind of attacks that continue to happen in our communities.
But the attacks against minorities have continued. According to the annual report of the Division of Criminal Justice Services, hate crimes in the states of New York increased in 2010. The report found that 699 crimes were reported in the state of New York, representing an increase of 2%, compared with 2009. 350 of them took place in New York City.